Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, 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 Kogan. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip.
Perhaps that's what we should work on tonight. So we'll think about it today, right? But anyway, it is Street Fighter Friday, Street Fighter all day long, and I hope you're excited for that. Now, before we get to any of the topics at hand, which will be, you know, kind of talking about Wednesday and my day off yesterday, I do want to just say this up front to get it out of the way. As you can see, again, during my day off, we dipped significantly in memberships, all right? So what's happened is over the last month and a half to 2 months, I was playing incredibly lengthy RPGs or Street Fighter 6. And originally there was a surge in support whenever I started one of these new games or for Street Fighter 6. Primarily what I've seen for Street Fighter 6 is a lot of tips, which I'm happy with. That is great levels of support, but what's happened is everything else has kind of been left behind. Super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, which used to be a staple part of the channel, kind of have completely dried up in the last month when I was either playing insanely long RPG playthroughs that people weren't that interested in or Street Fighter 6. But again, I'm not saying that we had bad support. I'm saying it went to one direction. You see what I'm saying? Now, in the last week, we had a bunch of people who actually supported these streams with gifted memberships, and we skyrocketed up because we were low 400s and we went all the way past 500 again. And now I went on break, I come back, and here we are again at 469. So again, I don't want you guys to freak out. It's not the end of the world. I am getting good levels of support on my streams. It's just that it kind of all went to tips, and usually we would have that more buy-in with memberships or with super chats, and that has definitely declined in the last month to 2 months because of the nature of the games that have come out. Let's be honest, taking a look at the rest of this month, there's 2 games coming out. One's Exo Primal, which I don't think anyone wants to see me play, and the other one's Pikmin 4, which a very small group of people want to see me play. Outside of that, it's basically whatever we choose to do amongst ourselves because there's nothing else going on. Next month is even worse. August is one of the deadest months ever in gaming history for games that I'm interested in playing. The good news is next month is my anniversary celebration, where we're going to be doing all kinds of fun throwback retro stuff to celebrate my 15 years as a content creator. Likely that's going to get people excited to come out and support in various ways. But as of now, I mean, I'm going to continue to play Street Fighter 6 a lot. Now we're doing different game modes, which is good. It's not just ranked play. Now we've got World Tour mode. That's a chill stream for everyone. Now we've got player lobbies, which is fun because they're interactive and getting people involved for the first time in years in my content hands-on, right? And yes, there will be a new playthrough this Saturday night with Amnesia the Bunker, which we'll talk about, as well as continuing on with Final Fantasy 16. So it's not that there's not variety, but let's be honest, is any of that like, oh my god, AAA mainstream jaw-dropping variety that's going to bring viewers to the streams? No, it's going to be a more chill summertime vibe around here where we're all relaxing and having a good time together, but it's not going to be anything crazy until September. When September hits, you got Starfield, and then you've got like literal non-stop releases like Mortal Kombat 1 and other stuff coming out, and we're going to be very, very excited and busy. Once that comes, you know, all the new stuff, that's when we're going to see that reinvigoration of attention, right? So, all I can say is... By the way, I'm going to get rid of this guy right now because I have enough of him. All I can say is, you know, let's have a good time together this summer, but understand that I can only play what's available. It is going to be a deader time for new releases. If you like the content on this channel, if you like the fact that now finally after a month of it being the same 3 games and Street Fighter, now we finished 2 of those games. This week you'll see a new game in the rotation. You'll see variety in the kind of content I'm putting out instead of it all being the ranked gameplay. I hope that you would support the channel in some way. Now, however you want to support is absolutely positively appreciated. All right? But right now, one way that could really help the channel would be memberships. Either becoming a member yourself or gifting a membership to the community. Every day when I play Street Fighter, we have around 400 people on the streams. That's a lot of people sitting there that definitely would take advantage of a gifted membership and be appreciative of it, all right? So I'm just throwing the idea out there. I'm not saying anything that you have to do anything. No one has to contribute at all to these streams. Just come and chill with me, enjoy the summer. But if you like the content, you want to see it continue, this is how I make my living, all right? It's not that this is my hobby. I don't make ad revenue or much ad revenue on my videos on YouTube. It's mostly crowdfunding contributions during the streams. And yeah, I've taken a hit in the last month seeing that big decline in both memberships and super chats because we were focused on these certain games. It would be great to see, you know, some support in that regard if you could. All right. The reason I'm doing this up front, I want to get this out of the way. I don't want to bring it up. I just want to talk about it now, and then we can talk about everything else we want to talk about. Okay. Cool. So I said it up front. Thank you very much, and let's continue. All right. All right. So.
Go. I got the drip going. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.